Okay, good morning, humans. Hey, man, listen, man, I had to do this thing from home today. Um, I had something on the brain, so I said, come into my home office and hit you guys off with something. So check this out. If in fact you're new to the channel, you know the rules, man. Please, by all means, hit that subscribe button and do share my videos, man. I think that a lot of people need to listen to what I'm saying. A lot of people need to hear what I'm saying because it's just 100% pure facts. That's why I named the channel Facts at 100%. And part of me naming the channel Facts at 100% is to help me with how I produce videos. Sometimes when you listen to me, you're going to get a little taste of the old me. I think you probably got a taste of it when I did that Democrats video. And when I watched the video after I did it, I said, I need to just start delivering my stuff and step up out of those perspectives of individuals not being smart, because that's just something that I'm trying to get away from. So let's just say that. So appreciate you guys for being here. I want to talk about something today, man. On shenanigans. I want to talk about something today. Um, it is October the 11th, 2020. It is 8:17 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I used to do a morning show, and I'm thinking that I got to get back to a morning show because the morning show is where my thoughts aren't crowded with the events of the day. But I want to talk to you guys about wrong. And talk to you guys about wrong. Talk to you guys about wrong. And I want to talk to you about the repercussions of reasoning with wrong. People, I said on a show that I did some time ago that hate hunts good. If hate was to have a their food chain, if you look at hate's food chain, love would be number one on their food chain. Hate hunts love because it wants to invoke and change, nonetheless. When you reason with hate or when you reason with wrong, just think about this perspective for a second. Think about you wanting to make some pancakes and you don't have pancake mix. But what you do is you take some baking soda and you pour it inside of a bowl and you mix it up. You put an egg in it, you put some butter in it, a little oil or butter or oil, some milk, and that is your pancake mix, baking soda. You just started with the ingredients wrong, and everything after that will be just the same. When you put the wrong ingredients to something, the results and everything thereafter is going to be wrong. You're going to just be stacking on wrong. You can't just do a collective of wrong and expect anywhere in there to be good. I thought about my family, both my siblings and mom, and as well as my former child and her mother. And I said to myself, are you being too harsh? I asked myself that. Today is Sunday. I asked myself that Friday night to be exact. So I'm going to run something by you. When it comes to my siblings and my mom, I'm the youngest one in the family. I was paying my mom bills. I brought her boyfriend a car. I always took care of my brothers. My brothers got out of jail. I went up there. I took care of him. I did. If you was to put a dollar value on it, I don't know, somewhere around total dollar value, probably 40,000. If you was to put morals, priceless. When it comes to what I asked back from my family, all I asked for was respect. Back in the 90s, my mom gave me $1,000. That was the only time I ever got help from anybody financially as an adult. I'm 51. And I thought about what went wrong with my mom and my siblings. And then I thought about it. Am I being too harsh? Friday night. I just told you that. And then I thought about in 2008 when my dad died and my brother had did some shady shit, and the woman of the family, mother, said, I don't want to get involved. So wrong was done. And when the authority was to get involved, the authority of the family said, I don't want to get involved. Therefore, wrong was allowed to manifest. I need y'all to follow me. And then when wrong is allowed to manifest, it gets cocky. When wrong is allowed to manifest, you will not see the end of that. When wrong is allowed to manifest, wrong starts feeling itself. And then what wrong does is wrong goes on a hunt. My mom allowed wrong to manifest in his family. I'm not wrong by not speaking to them. That was 12 years ago. And wrong, when that incident happened in 2008, that wasn't the last thing that my brother did. He did a collective things of wrong. And my mom said, I don't want to get involved. People, I realized something about me. I cannot and will not manifest in wrong. I cannot and will not. I can't do wrong. Wrong is there's no resolution in wrong. Think about that. Think about your car breaking down. Or something simple, because it's easy to fix, like a flat tire. You fix the flat, you drive 2 feet, and the tire is flat again. And you get out and you say, what the hell? Another flat. Fix that flat, drive 2 feet, another flat. You're going to come to a conclusion after a while that when it comes to flats in this car are real good friends. Let me leave this car alone. You're going to scratch your head. You're going to be wondering, hey, what the heck is going on? This car just seems to be. That's what happens when you deal with wrong. Are you not scratching your head wondering, where the hell is this coming from? Of course you are. Of course you are. Beet juice. Aren't you scratching your head? Where is this coming from? Of course you are. People, when you invest in wrong, you are dead wrong. And I was just watching Fatal Attraction. And I'm watching Fatal Attraction, and let me say this. People, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm scared to do wrong. When you do wrong, you don't know the outcome. You are not in control of the outcome when you do wrong. And the thing about me is, I don't just say I don't want to do wrong. I'm scared to do wrong. So not I'm worried. I am scared to do wrong. I'm not like the average guy. I'm not running around here saying, nah, man, you know what I mean? You know, because I don't get, no. I use the word scared. Me and the word scared, we are friends. I invoke scared. I will invoke scared on you in a minute because I'm going back to my great life. I have a beautiful life. I do. I have a beautiful life. I have a nice house. I'm in my home office. I have a beautiful life. I'm on my own time. So I have a beautiful life. So me saying scared, don't put no shun on me. It's not going to make me say, oh, because I said I'm scared, I'm a bitch. No. You have this, you are scared for a reason. You have that word is in the Webster's dictionary for a reason. I'm scared to do wrong. Because when you say you're not scared to do wrong, when you reason in wrong, this is what happens. Let's just say somebody want me to do something, and I say, oh, I'm not scared to do that. You go into it absent-minded of the consequences. But when somebody asks you to do something and you say, I'm scared to do that, you immediately examine all the consequences and then the fallout from the consequences. There's two perspectives of your prize. It's the winning the prize. Hey, yeah, I got the prize. And then the glory of having the prize. It's the same thing when you do wrong. There's the consequences of doing wrong. For example, I'm broke as hell. I'm gonna go rob a bank. Okay, you gonna rob that bank and get caught. There's the getting caught in the back of the police car like this. And then there's 15 years later, when you're looking at a job application and you're looking at that mark, that thing on it that says, have you ever been convicted of a crime? And you going, you know I'm telling the truth. I was going to try to do this without any shenanigans, but oh my. So I use the word scared appropriately. People having sex with a woman with no intentions on being in a relationship with her, to me, is wrong. So I'm scared to do that. I'd rather call Shulin, change my voice, act like I'm somebody else, open up another Dial a Booty account. And just have sex, get me a receipt, and we done. But here's the deal. I'm gonna let y'all in on my brain for a second. And this is why I don't do that type of wrong. I meet a girl. She says, I want to come over your house because I'm bouncing, baby. I'm laughing at something else, man. And then I look at her booty and be like, yeah, you bouncing, baby. And then I'm like, well, just slide on over to the crib. And she slides on over to the crib. Now her intentions was to come over and be bouncing it, baby. You know, get something from me. Get something from me. right? But then she comes to my house and see my setup. People, I'm gonna show y'all something weird. This is some crazy shit. It really is. I'm gonna show you something. I came in here this morning. I'm just gonna show you some crazy. This has just fucked me up. So I came in here this morning and I looked at these blinds, and I've never seen blinds like this before. I never seen blinds. So I came in here this morning and I was looking for the little string with the little drawstring to change the to put the blinds up. But these blinds are roll. I've never seen blinds like this before. I've never seen them. I was like, holy smokes. Now, they were here when I brought the house. But I tell people that when I brought this house, the quality that whoever owned this house, because I didn't meet the dude, it was a guy though. I didn't meet him. But the quality that he have in this house is just like, God damn. You know, as small as this house is, it has 3-zone heating. And I'm saying that to say this. When you have nice, a woman would be on her way over here to say, we're going to be bouncing, baby. And then when she gets here and see the house and see the cars in the driveway, her perspective is going to change. As soon as the sky is blue, it's going to change. For example, because we're talking about wrong now. It's wrong for me to say, oh yeah, we just fucking baby. Yeah, I want you to be bouncing, baby. It's okay. But if I'm going to just be fucking bouncing, baby, then I'm going to take you somewhere else. I'm not bringing you to my place of zen. That's wrong. Because once an individual get here, I just said earlier, and I heard what I said because I was sitting here when I said it. I said their perspective is going to change. So what's going to happen is the individual, and I can't cover up all this niceness. I can't cover up all this niceness. I can't cover it all up. So stuff is going to be exposed. When you pull up to the house, you're going to say, are all those cars yours? Yeah. Come in the house and be like, wow, this house is nice. It's comfy. It's cozy. You're going to want to come in here and you're going to leave your panties. You're going to leave your panties. The she-case's going to come and be like, what the hell is that? Well, those ain't mine. Them things are way too small because my junk is big. I'm laughing at this. I just thought of something. I just thought of something. I was just laughing at that. So that's what's gonna happen. All right. Let me get back on track. I'm slipping. Appreciate those thumbs up, y'all. New to the channel, man. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that notification bell as well. Stop going with me. Stop going with me. You got a topic or something you want me to drop? Please text me 323-627-1623. I'll leave the number below. Where was I? Oh yeah. So now I'm about to engage in wrong just to get that nut. Okay, so I want that nut. So I got a woman coming over here. Now we just doing a bouncing episode, baby. Then things change. After I'll get that nut. Oh! Then Wednesday she calls me up. Her car ain't starting. Can you rent me a car? They got all the things. My car ain't starting. Not, could you come give me a jump? It's, my car won't start. Can you rent me a car? Now, because remember I said wrong, it's like, what the hell? Now I'm on the phone like, rent you a car? Nah, I can't do that. Oh, so you can me, but you can't rent me a car. Then I go outside and somebody done put a sunroof in my windshield. So we don't do that. We don't engage in wrong. Because wrong only leaves you and exposes you to someone's perspective of what things should be. Now, there's even good wrong. Yeah, there's good wrong. Good wrong is when you do something like get an apartment for somebody. When somebody call you up with perspective and I done got so many evictions. Can you get a house for me? So you want my good to cover your wrong. This goes for getting a car for somebody. Oh, could you do this? Getting a house for somebody. This goes for even picking up the phone and somebody say, hey, my girlfriend may call you, or hey, my My girlfriend may call you or my boyfriend may call you. Just lie and say I was at your house. People, wrong is wrong. Let me introduce you to another perspective of wrong, if you guys don't mind. People, animosity is wrong. We talk about animosity. People, I don't do animosity. I don't do tension. I don't do elephant in the room. I don't do that type of wrong. I'm not going to come see you and you just open the door and walk away. You don't greet me. You just open the door, walk away, and go sit down and just look at TV. And I'm like, how you doing? Good. No, I'm getting up and leaving. I don't do that. I don't. People, I'm going to go back to communication. Communication is key, right? Let me tell you wrong from a jacked up perspective in your head, and then obvious wrong. Obvious wrong. At 5 o'clock, we got to be there. Don't be late because it starts at 5 o'clock, baby. You know how you are. I know, baby. I'm going to be there on time at 5 o'clock. Dude shows up at 5:46. That's obvious wrong. I'm gonna be honest with you. Even if you show up at 5, let's bring it back down to 5:11. If you show up there at 11 minutes after 5, that's obvious and blatant wrong. But here's where an assumption of wrong. You just being mad because you have no idea. When there was nothing scheduled, it was either a call or a pop-up or a nice gesture or anything, and it was taken out a wrong way or something else was assumed. And then a person tries to interact with you or you try to interact with them, and they got this, you can feel it. This is, listen, you know how you feel that energy when you talking to somebody? Let me up this a little bit. Okay. You know how you can feel that energy when you're talking to somebody? You know how when you're talking to somebody you feel like, okay, how you doing? Good. And you say, something don't feel right. Well, why are you acting like that? Yeah. This is why it's hard for me to understand when I hear people dealing with wrong people. Oh, I dealt with somebody that was cheating and blah blah. No, I don't do wrong. I don't do wrong. I don't do wrong. I don't reason with wrong. I had an individual across the street, got an ass this big, waist this big, yelled at me for 5 weeks, and then, oh yeah, and by the way, I'm getting 2 guys. Goodbye, change my number. Nah, baby, please, bounce. People, I don't. Let me tell you something about me. I can tell you something about me 10 years ago and today, it'll all intertwine. I'm not screaming, I want a wife now, I'm not in the booty calls today, and wasn't screaming at 20, 30 years ago. I don't do wrong. Love will never have me engaging in wrong. So when I say animosity, when I talk about animosity, I don't do wrong. People, I have a great life. People, I am trying to put myself in a position. I just brought this house in April. I am trying desperately to put myself in a position to pay this house off in 3 years. I'm trying everything. I went and got a job at McDonald's. I'm going to drive a job at Pizza Hut. I'm trying everything to make extra money to pay this house off in 3 years. I am trying everything. Everything. Because I wanted that. I want it like that. It'd be a grand thing to go into 60 years old with cars paid off, house paid off, and just live a great life. Stress is something wrong. I don't want nothing to do with. I swear to you. Stress, kick rocks, beat it. You know, I brought this house in April. This is the first time I spent this long in this room. What did thing run in 26 minutes? This is the longest I ever spent in this room, 26 minutes. The longest I ever spent in here. I kid you, people have a great life. I have a great life. I have a great life. And I told you, because you're not piecing my videos together, are you? No, you're not. I told you I have a love alarm. My love alarm don't allow no stress. Animosity, not allowed. I need happy. I need, tell me out the gate. Hello? Yeah, I just was in a car accident, baby. Hold on. Not, I don't need animosity. 10 minutes in and I don't need that. I don't. People, I'm never going to afford nobody that. And you shouldn't either. Animosity is just wrong. And when people invest in wrong, you need to give them their reward. I swear, you need to give them their reward. I might be 6 months past my 3 years because honestly, um, when I brought this house, my dog died, and that threw me into a loop. Um, Yesterday was Saturday, and I was over at the studio, and something said, "Chris, just go home." Yesterday was the coldest day I ever owned this house because I brought it in the summertime. And when I came out of the studio, it was cold, and it was one of those eerie days. And I got here, and I was like, the heat was on, and I said, "Yo, I'm home." I think yesterday, um, October 10th, I brought this house in April. So April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So 6 months later, I finally felt an appreciation for this house. It was cold outside. I pulled up and cold and you can see the leaves turning. Can you see outside? Oh. You can see the leaves turning, and it's getting fall, and it starts getting cold, and you don't see activity outside no more. And I came into this house and I said, "Damn, this feels good." Because like I said, when my dog died, it threw me out of rhythm because my dog was part of my life routine. I got up in the morning, I went running, she came with me. I did a whole bunch of stuff, and I got lost. I was lost for about 4 months. Yeah. Out of 6 months, I was lost. I was trying to find a routine because she died exactly 1 month to the day I brought this house. So 4 months after that, five, I had the house 6 months. So I'm really, you know, did the thing at McDonald's a couple of weeks, and that was me realizing that I needed to develop a routine. Once again, everything that I say to you guys add up. And yesterday, like I said, it was cold, and it was 7 something. I was at the studio, and something said, I said, "Yeah, all right, I'm gonna do like 4 more videos. Yeah, I should leave here about 11." And something said, "Chris, just go home, bro. Go home. Go home and go to sleep. And I got here about 8 o'clock or so. Took a shower, put all my stuff away, and like 8:15, 8:12, I was in the bed. You know why? Because I have a good life. And that, my friends, are facts at 100%. Catch you guys on the next one. Later, y'all.